So, welcome back to my channel, my skin expansion journey. So, we managed to fill all 3 balloons this week. So, that means we are currently standing on 305 in this one, 300 in this one, and 185 in the back. Last week I said that essentially these two are going to be the size of Coke cans. So, I went and I bought a Coke can. The 300ml one, as you can see. So this is essentially what I have on the sides of my head at this stage, just to give you guys a more visual aspect of what these things look like. So I thought that would be quite interesting just to have a visual aspect to it. Not just these, obviously there's not enough of a visual aspect, but to actually put it into an object. Well, I also asked the nurse to take a picture of this wound. I think it was 3 or 4 videos ago that I showed you guys the wound, what it looked like. So I'm going to put it back up again. This is what it looked like. And this is what it's currently looking like. So it's healing very, very, very well. Every time the nurse takes off this plaster, she's sort of in shock and awe, I'd like to say, because it's healing way better than what she expected. But every time now that she fills the back one, she leaves the plaster off so that she can see as she fills it, that it doesn't stretch too far. So you guys will see now at the top here, the little edge there, or the little mark close to the edge is the one that she's concerned about. So as she inflates the one in the back, that it doesn't tear too fast or too far or any of that. So that's the constant monitoring with that now at this stage. But altogether, it's awesome. Every time she takes off this plaster, she's in shock and awe because she still can't believe that it looks this well. So, I mean, you guys can see it looks stunning. Just to give you a heads up, this is also before she touched it. So it's not cleaned. It's literally that's what it looks like as she takes the plaster off. So just so that you guys don't think that it looks all soggy and mushy and stuff like that. So this, like I said, this was before she actually did the dressing itself. So now with every single monitoring thing, this gets taken off and then she inflates the back balloon to ensure that obviously it doesn't cause any further issues, because there is a possibility, like I said, I think in the first couple of videos, that it might actually continue tearing. But as long as it's healing at this stage, that's all we want to know. So I came to realize as well, I'm not as Mighty Mouse as I'd like to believe. I was quite busy today, up and down on the floor, busy cleaning stuff here, pasting stuff down or whatever's. And this is probably about, I would say, after 2.5 hours or so, I could actually feel it on my head. So even though I don't want to admit it always, yes, I'm not that on top of my game at this stage. Sleep is getting a bit more difficult because it's like I can't get my head positioned correctly all the time. So it is becoming a bit more difficult. Still not complaining about it. I knew about this. It was a possibility. And getting closer to the end, that'll probably be even worse. So at this stage, still don't have a time when it's going to come out. I am hoping and praying that by the end of this year, these things will be out. Because at this stage, you can't make plans for anything. Even going to go and visit family or friends at this stage is a bit of a hassle because I can't sleep over unless they've got a recliner there and I've got all of my pillows and the works there. So I'm avoiding that, which is quite annoying because I actually want to go visit people and sleep over, but I can't because I'm a bit limited. So yeah, there is pros and cons to this. It's like I said, with these 3 being filled as well, the pro is, yes, all 3 of them were filled, but the con is Friday when I got to work, I was in quite severe pain. It wasn't ideal. I mean, it's the first time in 3 weeks that they're busy filling them all 3 again. So it's fine if they only fill 2 at a stage, but if they start doing all 3, then obviously the pressure on my head is a bit more extreme. So the headaches are a bit more intense. Even though I do take a pain pill before I actually go to the doctor to get the filling done, this time on Friday I had to take another one because it just didn't want to go away. So I kept on getting this shooting pain going through to my jaw. So I was sitting there massaging my jaw the whole time. And then obviously after that as well, eventually it started kicking in and I started feeling better. So yeah, pros and cons to all of this. But onwards and upwards. I can't wait to have this done. And as you guys can see, it looks quite awesome. As awesome as it's going to get, let's put it like that rather. So yeah, it's quite funky. I mean, it feels weird and it feels cool and everything, but I'm just glad that all three of them are filled and that we're moving forward again. So thank you guys very much for joining me again this week. I'll give you an update next week again, and then we'll take it from there. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.